Once, when I was 6 years old, I saw a magnificent picture in a book called True Stories from Nature. It was a picture of a boa constrictor in the act of swallowing an animal. In the book it said they swallow their prey whole without chewing it. And after some work with a colored pencil, I made my first drawing. My drawing number 1. It looked something like this. And I decided to show it to the grown-ups. Isn't this drawing frightening? Frightening? Why should anyone be frightened by a hat? It's not a picture of a hat. It's a picture of a boa constrictor digesting an elephant. You'd better stop drawing and devote yourself instead to a more sensible profession. So, at the age of 6, I gave up what might have been a great career as a painter and learned to pilot airplanes instead. On my trips, whenever I met one grown-up who seemed intelligent enough, I tried the experiment of showing him my drawing number 1. But whoever it was, he or she, would always say, "That is a hat." But one day, I met someone special. Someone who would understand. Someone who would not only see with her eyes, but with her heart. Someone who wants to explore the world. This is the story of her endeavors.
So I left and visited first the Queen's planet. Here's a subject. How you can call me a subject if you have never seen me before? Approach so that I may see you better. Oh, it's against the rule to yawn in front of me. I forbid you to do so. I can't help it. Then I order you to yawn. But now I cannot yawn anymore. Then I order you to yawn sometimes and sometimes not. Can I sit down? I order you to sit down. Can I ask you a question? I order you to ask me a question. Over what do you rule? Over everything, over all the stars and over planets. And do the stars obey you? Of course they do. So could you do me a favor and add me a sunset? I'd love to see one now. If I ordered General to fly to one flower to the other one like a butterfly, if the General didn't do it, who is one General or myself? You! Exactly. One must ask the other one something what can be performed. How about my sunset? You can order it, but you need to wait until the conditions are favorable. When will that be? This evening, and you will see how well I'm obeyed. I'm sorry, but I can't wait so long. I have to set on my journey out again. Don't go. We will make you a minister. Thank you, but I have to go. If your Majesty wishes to be obeyed, you should give me a reasonable order. You should order me to be gone at the end of 1 minute. It seems to me that conditions are favorable.
The next planet was inhabited by an old gentleman who wrote books.
Oh look, there's an explorer. Where do you come from?
What is that big book? What is your occupation?
I'm a geographer.
What is a geographer?
Someone who knows the location of all the seas, towns, rivers, and deserts.
Your planet is very beautiful too. Has it any ocean?
I can't tell you.
How about mountains?
I can't tell you.
And towns, rivers, or deserts?
I can't tell you that either.
But you are a geographer.
There's not a geographer who goes out and counts the seas, rivers, towns, and deserts. The geographer is too important. He don't leave his desk, but he has explorers bring information of the world to his desk.
Who can be an explorer?
Someone who is good moral character, someone who's trustworthy. Explorer who tells lies would be a disaster. So, what if an explorer drank too much?
Why is that?
Because drunk men see double, and then the explorer would ride 2 mountains down, and a place where just one mountain.
On my planet, I have flower?
We don't write flowers down, because they're ephemeral.
What means ephemeral?
It means of danger of disappearing.
What planet do you want me to visit next?
Planet Earth has good vegetation.
After a brief moment of excitement, she traveled to planet Earth. She was very much surprised not to see any people.
Good evening. Good evening. What is this planet?
This is the Earth. This is Africa.
So there are no people on the Earth?
This is the desert. There are no people on the desert.
Look, there, right above us, my planet. But how far away it is.
It is beautiful, but what I've brought you here.
I want to understand the world. Where are the men? It is a little lonely in the desert.
It is also lonely among men.
You are a funny animal, not thicker than a finger.
But I'm more powerful than the finger of a queen.
Can you lead me to the human?
I think there are 6 or 7 of them in existence, but nobody knows where to find them.
Thank you. I will find them, I'm sure. Bye.
Goodbye.
It was then that the fox appeared.
Hello, I'm a fox. Come and play with me. I can't play. I'm not tame. What means tame? What are you looking for? I'm looking for friends. What does that mean, tame? It means what other people want you to do. What other people want you to do, even when you don't understand why, or you even don't want to do it? Yes, to you I'm nothing more than a fox. When you tame me, we will need each other. I want to very much, but I haven't much time. I have things to discover and great many things to understand. You only understand the things that you tame. Maybe things at the shop. There where it's not shop, where you can buy a friendship. If you want a friend, tame me. What must I do to tame you? Sit. You must be very patient. First you sit down at a little distance. I will look at you and you will say nothing. But you will sit a little bit closer to me every day. I think we are friends already. It's really time for me to go. If you go, I will cry. It's your own fault. You wanted me to tame you. Yes, that is so. Before you go, I will tell you a secret. I've forgotten, but you become responsible for what you've tamed.
30 years have already gone by, and every single day I've thought about my little friend, about my little princess, the most important person in my life, the child who taught me to see with the eyes of the heart.